What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and today we got to talk about Coach Prime and them preparing for Washington State this Friday. You know, they have a late kickoff Friday game, so be sure to check that game out. But Coach Prime addressed a few things today at his press conference. The first thing that I want to highlight is, you know, Stephen A. Smith has been saying that with the vacancy coming open at Texas A&M, that should be something that Coach Prime should explore, and the university. You know, Jimbo Fisher's gone, so now with Coach Prime and his recruiting ability and all the things that come with being in the SEC, you know, you bring him along, and then the team, he feels like, will get it rolling really fast with those resources. Deion Sanders addressed that, and also he addressed, you know, recruiting and, you know, the rumors about this type of stuff where he may leave, or, you know, obviously you got parents who've commented during the year, like Cormani McClain on Twitter. You know, his mom, even though she didn't say nothing negative, you got parents watching. You've had decommits in recent weeks based off of what's going on the field. So let's check out what Coach Prime had to say to both of those things. Let's peep it.
Dan Orlovsky brought up the name Deion Sanders for Texas A&M.
That's what I've been saying. Deion Sanders in the SEC with that vault that they have available to them, with them hogs that he could recruit, because he doesn't have them at Colorado, and he ain't going to get them. Deion Sanders, I don't think they'll do it.
He could not beat my Wildcats last weekend, that's for sure.
Texas A&M, primetime Deion Sanders in the SEC, that needs to happen.
Well, on the topic of controversial topics.
Controversial? What controversy do we have around here? We don't have any controversy around here.
Stephen A. Smith, Texas A&M, he said primetime Deion Sanders in the SEC.
So it's controversial when Stephen A. talks?
No,
Okay.
but he says that needs to happen. Just your thoughts on the Texas A&M coaching vacancy?
I want to win. I want to win a game. So you think I really do sit down and think about that kind of stuff? Like, what strikes me about that, about myself, that you guys really think I sit down and say, yeah, Stephen A., yeah. Like, come on, I'm good. Like, we got to win. Let's focus on this week, and we play Friday, so we lose a day of practice, so we got to focus.
Hey, Coach Sean Keeler.
There we go.
There you go. Here comes your Howard. No,
Yeah.
when you don't care about the noise for us, wherever else, but parents do. They hear it when they come to you and say,
What parents have heard it that you know of? That
parents who have X, I would imagine,
have come to me. I mean, you making an assumption. I want to know
maybe an
what
assumption.
parents have come.
Have any come to you? Do they say to you, what would you say to them if they said, are you going to coach my kid? Are you going to be here in 2-3 years to coach my kid? What do you tell them? What do you say to them?
I tell them what I told them when they came. I'm here. Like I tell them my mother's here, my sister's here, my dog is here, my daughter's here, three of my sons are here. My other daughter comes during every home game. We're here. I get mail here. I claim taxes here. I pay taxes here. I'm sorry. I'm here. I don't hear that. I don't hear that. Maybe our recruiting staff hears it, but I don't hear it. I'm too honest, not, with parents, and I'm going to tell them the truth.
Is being in demand, I don't want to say weaponized, but can you use that in a strength any more than the strengths you already have?
Well, it's always, everything in life is a strength, what comes along with who you are. You know what I'm really happy about? That real football enthusiast and just football people who know football know what we're really doing here. There's a lot of people that don't and think that we're just losing. No. You got to find a win in the midst of a loss. And I love it that football people understand what time it is without looking at their watches.
So you heard Coach Prime pretty much dispel those rumors right there. Said he's got his family there. Shador definitely be back next season to play. As far as, what the family's saying, although, draft reports are indicating that he could come out this year and get drafted at a pretty nice spot. But when I look at this, I believe Coach Prime is genuine. He's not interested in uprooting this fast. He didn't do it at Jackson State. So why would he do it, at Colorado? Why would he uproot so fast? They're about to make a move to the Big 12, by the way. So That's going to be a whole nother challenge. I mean, I think people look at it and they're entertained by the prospect of Prime just moving around to different teams year in and year out until he lands, in the SEC or somewhere like that. But it's that's going to come with a lot more pressure to do great right away. Also, like I said, he has his son. His daughter is playing on the basketball team or part of the basketball team. He's uprooted his family. They've moved there. They've set up shop there. NILs, all types of stuff tied into what they're doing at Colorado. Travis Hunter's going to be there, so that's like an extension of his family. He's not going to ask Travis again to move around the country with him. Not saying it won't ever happen, but there's so many things at play right now where Coach Prime is not going to entertain the thought of taking another job right now. I really don't believe that. I would be shocked 1,000% if he looked at another job at this point. I think he likes the challenge of shoring up that offensive line and defensive line, and seeing what his son could do in Boulder with another year and with some of the guys that he wants to pass protect for him. Getting different running backs in. Dylan Edwards isn't necessarily your ideal between the tackles guy, but he can make some things happen, no doubt about it. We saw how dynamic he could be earlier in the season, but he's not interested in leaving these guys. He's not going to ask these guys that came in and believed in him, to start at Colorado to move again, specifically not Travis Hunter. He wouldn't do him like that and just have him bouncing around like that, because then you're going to have to look at it. You bounce around too many times, then NFL teams is looking at you like, okay, he just, he moved around so much, unnecessarily too, because he's playing. So it's a lot of underlying things, that Coach Prime is privy to that he's not going to do. He's not going to put these guys in these situations. As far as taking the Texas A&M job, that's not the job that I think would intrigue him to leave Colorado. Now, if something crazy was to happen, Nick Saban retired out of nowhere, and then Alabama came calling, of course Coach Prime would have to look at that then. It's going to be hard to turn down that type of opportunity. But no, a team that's good like Texas A&M, but it's not like the biggest powerhouse in the SEC. There's no reason for him to move, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.